Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. I got a little time now. I want to do a quick live stream, see if anyone has any questions that they want me to answer. I don't know how long I'm going to last because it's been a long day and I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to relax and watch TV. And also, I was using my phone a lot today and my battery needs to be charged. But we'll see how long I can go. So if anyone has any questions, hi. And if you guys would like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do, I would appreciate it because I'm really trying to grow this channel. What's next for me in love for Katrina? Well, you could have a Virgo showing up here with the Hermit card. If a Virgo isn't showing up, the other thing this card could mean would be isolation. But if you're looking for love, I'm not thinking you're isolating yourself. I'm thinking a Virgo is going to show up. You're feeling a little bit like the weight of the world is going on your shoulders, like you have a lot to think about, a lot happening. And you need to have a little bit of patience. When this is in reverse, it's like not feeling patient or maybe feeling like life has gotten out of balance. So I'm thinking that you may have a Virgo entering the picture, or it could be a Virgo rising too. Will me and Victor get back together for Melon? All right, me and Victor getting back together. Well, you have a 33% chance that you're getting back with him because you have the Ace of Swords here. The first card is the Devil. So when this card shows up, it could be some kind of an addiction. But since we're talking about a relationship, this could be two people that are addicted to each other. Or it could be a very physical, passionate relationship that maybe doesn't last the test of time, but it could be something that's very powerful in the moment. And then the other card you have is the Two of Swords, which depending on your situation could be either a decision has been made or a decision needs to be made. Usually when it's upright, it's a decision needs to be made. It really does depend. I can see it both ways depending on the situation. So I'm thinking that you guys are going to reconnect, but it might be purely physical or it could be mostly physical. Okay, what is going on with Omar? Omar is worried about something. I don't know what. Something's keeping him up at night. He's also got the Hermit. So that's interesting because I said that a Virgo is coming in for you. So I'm wondering if somebody shows up and it keeps him up, it throws him for a loop. You know, it could be something that he's either, I don't know if you're involved with this person or you were involved with him, but it could be, even if he's just a friend, this Virgo shows up and it's causing him some kind of stress. And then the last card is the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is making him like, he feels like he's not getting anywhere. He feels like no matter what he does, he's not moving forward. So he's stuck somewhere. Should I tell CJ that I like him? Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to go with no just for right now. Well, we can ask this question again. Mercury is going to go direct on the 31st, like maybe the first week of August. Let's ask it again because you're only getting one ace. And, oh, Jesus. Where's the thing? Sorry about that. You only got one ace and you actually got the Lovers showed up in reverse. So I would hold off on saying anything until at least we ask again, we'll wait for Mercury to go direct. I wouldn't say anything just yet. Okay, the next question I saw was Dingus. Dingus wants to know what messages Spirit has for this week. Okay, let's give us some good messages. It looks here like well, I don't want to say not working hard, but this is like upright, it's like working really hard. In reverse, it's like maybe not really applying yourself, and perseverance. So it looks like the universe wants you to persevere. I don't know if you're working on something, working for something, working towards something, but if you feel like, or if you think it's true that you've been a little bit like lackadaisical lately, the universe wants you to put your attention to it and stay focused. What are V's feelings for me for SMJ? Okay, it's almost like this person is their own worst enemy. They have positive feelings for you. The world and the strength, they see you as strong. And the world, it could be something destined. It could be like a fated meeting. But I'm saying that they're their own worst enemy because something is holding them back. And a minor disaster, which has nothing to do with you. This is like what's going on with them. The other card was the King of Swords, which would be an air sign. If one of you is either a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, it could be that. Or it also could be somebody that just is sharp with their tongue. So I don't know if he's got these feelings for you, but he doesn't know how to express them. And he's like holding himself back. But it's almost like right now he's being his own worst enemy. Did Joanne sleep with Charles? Okay, let's see. No, there's a 99% chance that she didn't because no aces showed up. The star card is here, so she may want to, but I don't think that she has, not yet. Who is coming towards Evelyn in love this year? Okay. All right, Evelyn, who's coming? Could be a fire sign because the wand showed up. A Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. But before I pulled this card, I pulled the Magician, which means you can really make magic happen and you can basically have whatever it is you want if you put that out into the universe. So put it out into the universe that you want, whatever. This is what they say to do. If you're looking for a partner, put out into the universe the exact traits that you want. I want him to be a doctor. I want him to have green eyes. I want him to be in good shape. I want him to drive a sports car, whatever. Set the details, put it out into the universe, and let's see what happens. Because the Magician can make anything happen. How is Darius feeling in his own country? Okay, let's see. This is celebration upright. This is not feeling celebratory. I don't think he's very happy right now. The Star also came up in reverse. And High Priestess in reverse. He's not using his intuition. I don't think he's really happy right now. At this moment, it doesn't seem to me like he's real happy to be there. Is Dennis receiving my vibes? I think so. Well, let's see. Let's see what the cards say. %70 chance. Yep, he's feeling your vibes. I knew that. Does my ex-boyfriend want to reconcile? All right, let's see. Katrina. Does the ex want to reconcile? Well, this is interesting. You got 2 aces, which is a 70% chance they do want to reconcile. The last card you got was the 8 of Cups, which is somebody who's walking away, which can mean that this person wants to reconcile and you decide that you don't want them back. You could entertain it for a minute and then decide that you're walking away from it. Very interesting here. Is the Gemini thinking of contacting me, and will he call me? Okay. Definitely. Okay. You may have to wait a little bit of time. The first card you have here is the 10 of Swords, which means that he's holding himself back, or she, the ex, is holding themselves back. But you got a new offering of love coming in, which is 33% chance, and with the Ace of Cups, it's, you know, a new beginning in love. And the Judgment card, which can also be a new beginning, it could also be karma. So I think that you will be hearing from this person. It just may not happen right away. You may have to wait a little while. Oh, he's here. You hear him? He's making noise now. I'm trying to keep him quiet. That's why I'm not saying his name. What's he doing? I think he's trying to get something. What's stuck? Oh, you stick? Got your stick, buddy? Here, wait, I'll help you with it. I don't know why this chair makes my butt fall asleep. Hang on, I'm going to help you. Oh, it's stuck. Wait a minute, what's it stuck on? All right, there you go. There goes the lamp. It's got to be crazy here all the time. It's always got to be crazy. There went the lamp. Let me just get the lamp, Dylan. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. It's always got to be nuts. At least he's quiet. This guy. General card pull for Mariam. The Fool in reverse. So when the Fool shows up upright, it's like good spontaneity. It's like jumping out of the box and doing something wonderful. In reverse, it's sort of like an omen to watch your mouth or watch your actions. Like, be careful that you don't say something that you're going to regret later. Be careful that you don't do something that you're going to regret, like willy-nilly quitting your job or flying off the handle, that kind of thing. Was my Gemini thinking of me? What is my Gemini thinking of me? And what is he thinking about? Okay. All right, what's the Gemini thinking? Well, I don't know what's going on with you and Gemini, but when the Knight of Swords shows up, something either changes fast or somebody comes in. You could get a message out of the blue. If you haven't seen or heard from this guy, you know, or girl, I don't know, I just read the question. They could show up out of nowhere. So this person is thinking about taking action. They maybe haven't taken action yet, but they're going to. The devil. So when the devil shows up, they could be thinking of earthly pleasures. So it could be this person is sexually attracted to you, or it could be that this person wants to do things that are like earthly pleasures, like go away on vacation, spend money shopping, anything that's, it can almost be something that's taboo. But yeah, they're thinking about you and they got plans, and you're probably going to hear about it soon. No, Dylan's here. He's fine. He's on the floor. He's playing with his bone. Will I have a prosperous career after my transfer? Definitely. 2 aces, 70%, the last chance. This is like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and it's all downhill from there. Yeah, I think this is going to be good for you. How does the Scorpio feel about me for Taurus Tarot? How does the Scorpio feel? Okay, the first card is the Five of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Moon in reverse. So I'm thinking if you were bickering or something, he'd just maybe taking a step back. The bickering might be over and there may be a secret that comes out. Now the Hermit is a Virgo, but this could be taking some time. He may just take some time away just for a minute, and then you got the Nine of Pentacles. So I think overall, because the Nine of Pentacles is there and the Temperance and the Empress, I think this person feels good about you. I think they may temporarily withdraw from you, either because of an argument, bickering, or some kind of disagreement, but I think it's going to pass. I think it's going to pass. Overall, I think that they have high, you know, they have you and hold you in high regard. Oh, I wasn't on YouTube this weekend. You know, I work a lot on the weekends, and then I went over, you know, I had things going on. I went over to my brother's house to see my nephews. And the weekends are sometimes up in the air for me. Will I be single much longer? Okay. Let's see. So I don't like to ask in the negative, so I'm going to ask it like this. Will a new love arrive soon? Yes, I think it may take some time because the Chariot is in reverse, which is usually slow, but you have 2 aces. So here's the next question everybody always asks. They want to know when. And it's really hard to pinpoint timing, but we'll give it a shot. 70% chance you got love coming in soon. The Chariot in reverse suggests you may have to wait. The Queen of Spades. I'm thinking now, the Queen could be the number 12, 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, or Spades, which could be this fall. Winter doesn't start until December 21st. I'm going to say maybe the beginning of December of this year could be a good time for you to meet someone new. or not be single anymore. Be with somebody. Oh, Iana. All right. Was the ex in peace when he died? I'm so sorry for your loss. All right, let's see if he was in peace when he died. Yes. I hope that you find some comfort in that. This is what it showed. 2 aces, which would be a 70% chance that he was peaceful. And then the last card was the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card. So if it wasn't peaceful at the moment, there was like, I don't know how the person died. If they were sick, they passed peacefully. If it wasn't such a peaceful situation, they found peace when they crossed over. But they're definitely at peace now because the 2 aces. Thank you. Thank you so much. So sorry to hear that. Thank you for that super chat. Oh, you did have an argument. Okay, it's going to blow over. Don't worry about it. It'll blow over. And you kind of ghosted him. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. What's going on with Layla? Is that how we pronounce it? All right, what's going on with Layla? Could be in the middle of some kind of a disaster. Not feeling like she's moving forward. I don't know what's going on with her, but it looks like there's some kind of a disaster and she's a little bit stuck right now and not moving forward. I don't know if she's in the middle of a rough time. Some kind of a disaster, and it could be anything: career, love, home life. Can you tell me how the Pisces in my life really feels about me? Okay, for Victoria. All right. How's the Pisces feeling? Pisces is feeling a little bit betrayed. Did you do something that they maybe think was betraying? Doesn't necessarily mean that you betrayed them. Sometimes Pisces can be a little bit overly sensitive. They're not having any patience, and they're holding themselves back. So I don't know what's happening here between you and the Pisces, but it seems like they either feel like you did something to betray them, so they're holding themselves back. They've run out of patience, and it's going to take a little bit of time. The 9 of Cups is in reverse. They feel like they're not getting what they want. And the last card is the Lovers in reverse. So this, I'm thinking that they feel like you did something that betrayed them. And Pisces can be very sensitive, and they can be overly sensitive. So you might not have done anything that terrible, and they may have made it into something. I'm a Gemini. Will my Taurus and I have a good relationship soon? Form a relationship soon? Is he a good guy? Will he ask me out on more dates? Okay. Gemini and Taurus, well, any 2 signs that are together like that, like one after the other, can be very good connections, because oftentimes people from one sign have a lot of planets in the sign next to it. So I think that is a good connection. Let's see here. Will a relationship form soon? First card is an ace. I think so. I definitely think so. You got two aces, which is a 70% chance. Now let's see. I know everybody always wants to know timing. What's the timing on this relationship between the Taurus and the Gemini? The Eight of Clubs. So the eight, it could be August, it could be 8 days, 8 weeks, or the clubs in general could be this summer. I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to turn this into a relationship. I've been through hell and back these last few days. I would love to get advice and messages from my spirit guides, guardian angels, and also would want to know who's coming in with love. Okay, so let's see. All right. Can I get some kind of a message from the spirits? Something to kind of alleviate the hell that's gone on the last few days. The Ace of Cups. Now, if that's not, the Ace of Cups is a new offering of love is coming in. Definitely. That's the first card that I chose. The Ace of Swords, it can come in out of nowhere. And the last card is the Four of Swords in reverse, which means you probably haven't gotten any rest or relaxation and you probably could use some. So I think what these spirits are trying to say to you is relax. Love is coming in, things are going to change, and it's going to happen fast. So hang in there. Hang in there. Oh, Yana, I'm so sorry, but I do think that it was peaceful. I really do. Should I go to college or hair school? My personal opinion is to do what's in your heart. My mother was a hairdresser, and that's for that reason that I would never be one, because it's not an easy business, because, you know, people are crazy. But if that's what's in your heart and that's what's in your soul, I think that you should do it. But let's ask the cards. Should we go to hair school? First card's an ace. Say, you got 3 aces. I didn't even have to turn over that many cards. I think that you should go to beauty school. I think that you got to do what's in your heart and your soul. And if at some point you decide that you want to go to college, it's never too late. But you know what? If that's what you want to do, it's not, let me just tell you something though, because like I said, my mother was a hairdresser, and you have all kinds of like crazy people. Like for example, she said a woman came in once and she had waist-length black hair. And she came in and she was like, I want you to give me a bleach blonde pixie. And my mother was like, we're not doing that. What's going on? What happened? Because people come in, like, all of a sudden they want a drastic change, but it's like they're reacting to something emotionally. So doing hair is not always just about doing hair, you know? But I think that it's something that you'll excel in, as long as you can deal with everybody acting crazy. And hey, who hasn't been crazy? I think we're all a little nuts. How does Sean feel about me, and what will happen between us? He's a Scorpio and I'm a Pisces. Okay, water connections. Water connections can be a little bit emotional, so just keep that in mind. All right. How does he feel about me? Okay. How does Sean feel? He feels positive for you because you got the 10 of Pentacles. But the 3 and the 2 of Wands in reverse is suggesting that he's not ready to move forward just yet. Doesn't mean he's not going to. Let's just see. will he be moving forward eventually? I think it may take a minute. I don't know. The first card is the Five of Cups, which is like not seeing the offering that's in front of you. So it's like, well, all right, look at the cards. He's looking at the 3 empty cups, but he's not seeing the 2 behind him. So he may not, I mean, does this guy know how you feel? Because he may not realize it, that you're in front of him. It's like being preoccupied with what he doesn't have and not realizing what he does have. And then the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is also suggesting that things aren't moving forward fast, but the last card is the Ace of Cups, which means I do think it's going to get off the ground. Now, Scorpio could be, if somebody has screwed him in the past recently, he may be a little bit reluctant. He may be protecting himself a little bit before he moves forward. So it just may take a little bit of time. Let's see. This battery's already given me the 20% thing, so I don't know how much more time I'm going to have. Is Sean a long-term person for me? Okay, so you got 1 ace, which is 33% chance. But then you have the 2 of swords, which could be, once the decision is made, it takes a little bit of work, but the relationship moves forward. So I think that this may be something that takes time. I don't think it's going to be something that happens overnight. At least not right now. What is my person, the Aries, feeling about me? Will he reach out again? Okay. First, let me ask, will the Aries reach out? Definitely. 2 aces and the Empress? Definitely. So what's he feeling right now? Celebration. All right, this person's going to move forward. You just might have to give it some time. Just give it a little bit of time. Celebration. Something is coming up that's going to be celebratory. Okay, what are her feelings after reading the letter? Okay. I don't know why I just heard the word confusion. I don't know if that makes sense. Were you bickering? This shows like small arguments and bickering. Feeling a little bit weak. The Wheel of Fortune, something destined. She could be feeling that she doesn't have the strength right now. Maybe if you guys were fighting and bickering, she's still getting over that, but she does feel like there's something destined here, and that it just may take, you know, let her get over this and see what happens. Because I do think that things are, I think that she's feeling either a little bit weak in herself or feeling a little bit weakened by the situation. And I think it's, I feel like I always say this, but I feel like it's going to blow over. And I feel a little bit of confusion. I don't know what that's all about. What can I do to get Fabio to like me? Okay. Whenever it comes to any kind of a thing like this, you have to convince yourself. It's not about convincing anyone else. So people will reflect back to you what you believe about them. So if you believe he doesn't like you, he's going to show that to you. That goes out into the universe and that comes back. So the best thing that you can do is convince yourself, Fabio is very interested in me. Fabio likes me as a person. He's attracted to me physically, emotionally, mentally. I'm good enough. I'm the best partner for him. Whatever it is, keep saying it until you start to believe it, because what goes out into the universe will be reflected back. So feeling like, why doesn't he like me? What do I need to fix? Is going to keep you in that place of trying to fix something, and there's nothing to fix. There's nothing to fix. And I hate when people say work on yourself, but that's what it is. It's like, start convincing yourself that he's into you and he will be. Hi, I've been going through a lot. Will this end soon? Okay. Yes, you got the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands could be soon, but you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have Temperance. So the Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover, but then you have the Wands, which is something quick, and Temperance, which could mean patience, or it could also mean that balance gets restored. So the Knight of Pentacles could be the crap that you're going through now. Something changes fast and then life gets restored. Balance gets restored back to your life. So I do think that things are going to change. They're going to turn around for you. All right, this phone here is going to die. So I am going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow. I don't know what time. I have to sub a class in the morning, and then I should be free. So we'll see. At some point tomorrow, I should be on. All right, thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.